Hi guys, welcome to our second installment of Vibes Weekly Analysis, and here's our scope for this week. Okay, firstly we will talk about last week and this week fundamental analysis, last week and this week technical analysis, and we will follow on by our Vibes Inner Circle group, where you can actually get to gain more insights about Forex fundamental analysis and more exclusive technical analysis. So last week we actually have three main fundamental news, which is the Great Britain pound GDP. The results was as forecasted, so there was not much movement for when the news was released. Whereas for the CAD rate decision, the Bank of Canada actually raises rates for the fourth time in the past 12 months. But analysts warns that the Canadian dollar's gains are to be short-lived as the hike was already priced in. This you will see later in the chart, which you can see the price action over there. Whereas for the USD core CPI, it was as per consensus and there was not much price action. This week fundamental analysis, we have different news. We have a lot of news actually. So please be aware that from the 16th to the 20th of July, the whole week, we have a lot of big news. The USD retail sales on the 16th of July, the NZD Consumer Price Index, the GBP Consumer Price Index, AUD unemployment, and on the 20th of July, which is the Friday, the last day of Forex trading, we will have the CAD CPI. So take note of all these news where there will be huge volatility. So for more insights on all these fundamental analyses, we do have a soft copy of weekly Vibes newsletter, which you can download from our Telegram group, which I will put in the link below. Okay, so let's now move to last week analysis. We actually showed you the Euro New Zealand dollar. We caught for a short at this green line over here, this region, and price actually broke down to this yellow region over here, this part. So when it was at this region, it broke actually convincingly the support, but price actually went back up. So as analyzed, we actually expected the price to drop into this pink region over here, but this price here held well and price actually went back even higher. So we actually shifted our stop loss at this green region, so it was actually a break-even trade for us. So another way for you to trade is actually once you gain some profit, you might want to shift your SL to break even to go for a risk-free trade. So next we have the USD Canadian dollar. Okay, so this was a strong support over here, and price actually did a bearish movement. This bearish bar actually broke that support convincingly, and price actually went accordingly. And when the CAD news was out, price actually went according to plan. It actually dropped, but as price was already priced in, as the fundamental news I previously indicated, price actually went back up. This was during the rate hike, this pin bar itself. So price actually went much higher, and now currently the price is still at this support region. So this news was actually affected. This trade was actually affected by the fundamental news itself. Next, we have the Great Britain pound JPY. We actually stated that this blue region is the region that you should look out for. If price broke convincingly, you should actually go for a long here, which we actually went for it. Once it broke this blue region, we actually went for it. And for those who have followed this trade call, congratulations, you have probably made about 100 pips if you TP it over here. Okay, so for this week, we will actually be looking at two charts. And for more charts of our weekly analysis, you can actually join our Telegram group, as I said, our free Telegram group, and you will get more exclusive analysis over there. So this week, we have the British and Australian dollar. We are kind of bearish at this moment, as you can see. This blue region and this channel where the price drop, we are actually kind of bearish, but we will wait for a more bearish price action before we actually enter a short, which is very important. We always wait for the price action before we enter any trade. So if we do enter for a short and price action actually shows that it is bearish, we will actually look to TP at around these few regions where you can see the previous support or the previous resistance which can actually turn as a support. So next we will move on to the New Zealand US dollar. This one is a very interesting chart. So a few days back, the price actually fell below 0.683, this region, which is a very hard support as you can see. And it actually went back up to test this region over here and got rejected. So today price actually did a mini bull run over here, this small part over here, and it was heavily rejected, forming a bearish pin bar on the daily chart. Price might hit the 0.66 level, which is over here, over the coming few weeks, but do your own due diligence, as in the coming few hours we actually have the NZD CPI news. So morning news always result in heavily volatile market, which will often cause slippage. So please be careful with this trade if you are going for a short. Okay, finally that's all for our 2 weekly charts. For more exclusive technical analysis, please join us in our Vibes free Telegram group. The link will be put in the description below. And for our inner circle group members, which is actually our referrals, we are currently not accepting a fee to join this group, as we don't intend to in the future. And this inner circle group is actually our referrals, where we actually share more exclusive technical analysis and fundamental analysis. It's a group where everyone can discuss about their own technical analysis and give signals freely. So we are using the broker floater market, and this is our referral code 2684490. So to join our inner circle group is very easy. Just trade under floater markets using our referral code and give a PM to Eugene Tan on Telegram, and once it is confirmed, we'll actually add you into the Telegram group. On top of that, you get a 4 USD per lot rebates per month as long as you trade under our referral. So it's based on Euro USD. So for every lot you trade, we actually give you 4 USD back as rebates. So if you want to know more about this, you can also PM Eugene Tan on Telegram and he will give you more information. Okay, if this please help us to share this video, and also help us to like this and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, thank you so much.